Hey everyone, so I did a stupid thing last night. Yesterday, in fact, all of the day. I took the day off from doing any Wheel of Time content, thinking, it's been a week. Do you know what? They're going to take it easy because they've got the big event on Saturday. They're going to leave it all for that. And what did they bloody do? Just a whole new clip. And not only a whole new clip, the Princes of Andor having a scrap in the courtyard in the White Tower clip. The one that leads to the thing that we all want to see with the quarterstaff that we don't get, but we might do later. And they just dropped that casually on a Friday. I missed the whole thing. So, slightly late to the party at this point, but still trying to party. Here is me sharing this with you, and let's see about it, because it's exciting. It's very exciting. Right, titles, then we'll go. Quick, go. Come back in a minute. Right, now we've got that out the way, we're going to go, we will play this for you in full, with the full screen on, so you can all have a look at it, and then we'll come back and we will watch it through together and take it apart and see what we can see, because there's some really good bits to see. So, yeah, here we go.
Didn't think that you'd be in for this kind of thing, Nynaeve.
I think everyone is in for this kind of thing, man.
So, who are these tossers?
My brothers.
So, they're princes or something?
And they act like it. Entitled bastards. No offense, Elaine.
None taken. Coming from someone sleeping with an actual king.
Seen enough.
Right then, that was amazing. Now let's go through in a little bit more detail, because it's full of little gorgeous bits, this, and I really, really like it. So yeah, let's take a very quick look and see what we can see. Here we go. Firstly, not holding back at all. Secondly, so true to the books that you've got novices, you've got accepted, and you have got Aes Sedai all coming to see the princelings having their scrap and looking for their next warder, or to just have a look at these two exceptional human specimens, certainly physically if not mentally, doing this incredible scrap. And like I say, really, really not holding back. Running. Even Red's back there. I'm sure it was Red Sisters. Unless that was perhaps attendants. Galad has ever been the biggest dick. Elaine looking completely disinterested. See, even this, it's theatre. It's like, oh, ladies, mwah, hello, yes, hello here. It's like very, very self-aware of what he is. Casually put down, though. Now, interestingly enough, is this Min in her guise now as someone who has come to the tower for sanctuary from the book? Doesn't necessarily look it right now, but there's every potential. But completely uninterested in the situation and drinking a bit on the way as well. This is the best bit though. This is great. So we saw a bit of this in the teaser, and it's even better because he looks shattered. So this to me confirms that Matt has had the healing of the dagger, and that the dagger is going to be taken from him, and he's going to go through the healing process here in the White Tower, which is going to leave him exhausted and in need of 14 chicken, which also ties into the clip of him from where Donal was talking to camera as Matt and giving an interview as the hornblower. And what I really like is that scene. What we got him sitting at a table with what looked like a novice of the tower, and there was much chicken. There were about 14 chickens, because healing makes you hungry, because healing takes from the body, the crap battlefield healing they do, not the advanced healing that they learn later on. And so right now if this is anything to go by the book, he's absolutely on his arse right now. He's barely able to walk. He's staggering around. He can't necessarily control what he does to the swords, which all leads up to the bit after this that I really hope we get to see. And always in some form of dressing gown. Wanted that one, none of the others.
Didn't think that you'd be in for this kind of thing, Nynaeve.
I think everyone is in for this kind of thing, man.
So Nynaeve, ever the strict, ever the stern one, absolutely, unashamedly, like, there's no question, we're all into this. Don't worry. Oh, again. I mean,
So, who are these tossers?
they're very fit and healthy. That's a hard thing for anyone to do.
So they're princes or something.
And they act like it. Entitled bastards.
Firstly, Nynaeve can't stop herself whatsoever. She's got this opinion, and she's looking on, although appreciating what she's seeing, still dislikes him immensely. But Elaine's quip back is just beautiful.
No offense, Elaine.
None taken. Coming from someone sleeping with an actual king.
It's theatre though. He's decided to win. Oh, not quite.
Seen enough.
See, I'm sure he's seen enough. But let me just take this off. Yeah, I'm sure he's seen enough. But has he had enough? No. And this is the problem with this clip. This is a teaser. Now, I don't know what episode this is from. I can't really fit it into episode 1 with what we've seen so far. But we might have only seen the first 20 minutes of episode 1 and nothing really beyond with our clips. So I'm really hoping, and this is quite early on because we've got a lot to do, but with Matt needing healing in the tower, I can see him being in Tar Valon for longer than either Perrin or Rand at this point. I think they'll split off fairly early in the series because Rand's got a lot of travelling to do and Perrin's got no small amount of distance to cover as well. And if Matt needs healing, he's going to need to recover. Now I can't remember, is it episode 3 or 4? I can't remember which one it was where we're supposed to see Morghese, and I could look that up on IMDb, but you can look that up on IMDb and you can tell me. But what a brilliant little clip. It was full of humour, sarcasm, exceptional athleticism, half-naked men, Nynaeve being her usual both grumpy and witty self, and this lovely back and forth between Elaine and Nynaeve that carries on throughout the books. It's very respectful and often friendly, but always barbed, I think, and certainly Elaine gets pissed off at Nynaeve for some very reasonable reasons, and Nynaeve gets pissed off at Elaine for being Elaine a lot of the time, I think. So it's good to see that it's building from Falme and it's going to continue, which is great. So yeah, where do we think this is, and are we going to see Matt have a scrap in the scene immediately after this one? Because I want to see an exhausted, partially healed Matrim Cowthon take on Galad and Gawyn with his quarterstaff and absolutely whoop their asses. I think we've been deserving of this for quite some time, and it's the third series now, and it's about bloody time. Here's the thing, though. As I'm talking, I'm thinking, and sometimes it means I change subject really quickly. But this has to be, unless we're flashing way back, this has to be after the shredding. It has to be after all the scenes we've seen. Now, given that the tower has just had a massive battle and Black Ajar sisters were shredding normal Ajar sisters, and there was death, there was fights, there's explosions, there's all kinds of damage, and the Dark Friend sisters have been revealed to exist. Doesn't everyone look very happy? Think about people finding out about the Black Ajar is that over time the tower becomes this more insular and sealed off and secular to your Ajar place, and people don't trust each other. Now this looks like a happy place at the moment, and maybe it's because we've got the princes there, and they'll have their role to play later on in changing the attitude. But for right now, it just seems that if this has just happened maybe a day or so ago, that everyone is either desperately looking for some happiness or is just a little bit blasé about the facts, and that is ever so slightly concerning, I suppose. But who cares, because this tells us that we're going to get the fight that everyone wants to see, which is really good. Anyway, I'm going to end it there because this was just a very quick one. How good was it to see that clip? I can't wait to see more. Do leave comments down below and let me know what you think. Where does this come? Is it in the first episode? Is it later in the series? Will we see Matt have his scraps? Surely we must. We have seen all sorts of things, including training with quarterstaffs on a rack, and Matt in a dressing gown looking fucking knackered, excuse my language, but hey, sometimes you swear, on the training ground there. So yeah, absolutely. What are we going to see? Where's it going to go? I cannot wait to find out. And I do hope you all have registered for tonight's fan event with Amazon. Go to the page, click and register. I'm going to do my best to watch it, but it's at a really awkward time of day for me. So if I miss out, you won't see me until I've caught up, which may be on Thursday next week. Because I'm going to have to swear off social media while you're all spoiling things. But yeah, in the meantime, please do leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share this with your friends. We have got some real momentum at the moment, and it's all down to you guys, so thank you very, very much. We appreciate all your support and all of you coming to watch the content that we make. So until next time, see you later guys, take care.